I get asked all the time, Gina, it's so hard homeschooling with the littles, the toddlers. It's so hard to keep them entertained. Gina, what do you do when it comes to keeping your toddler entertained? And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything I do and be real honest on how our rhythm and our homeschool routine goes and how we're able to have a more of a smoother rhythm with some of the things that I do with my toddler. So if you're interested, just keep on watching.
When I look deep into your eyes,
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. As I said today, we are going to be talking all things toddler today, and specifically how to keep your toddler entertained while you homeschool to have more of a smoother homeschool rhythm and schedule with your toddler being involved in your homeschool, but also things that I use to keep my little girl entertained. If you don't know, I have 3 kids and I do have a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 9-year-old. So it gets quite busy here. We've just recently added 2 puppies to the mix. So you can only imagine how crazy things have been here. But one of the things that really does help is making sure that my toddler is entertained and making sure that she feels a part of our homeschool schedule and rhythm. Just sharing with you guys things that I do with my toddler to keep her entertained while I'm doing lessons with the kids and things that have worked for us. When I was homeschooling my oldest, I also had my son, which is now 4-year-old. He was a toddler before. So there's a lot of things that I used to do before. I had my daughter that I kind of transitioned, and other things that I learned and I've adapted to make homeschooling enjoyable for all. So one of the first things that we always do in our homeschool is our morning time. And yes, my toddler is very much involved in our morning time, and our morning time consists of our Bible devotional, our calendar time, and it also includes science and history alternating some days. But let me just give you a little bit of an overview of how that looks like. My toddler, during our morning time, Bible time, when we're doing our scripture memorization, our calendar time, she does participate with us. I do want to make sure that certain things that I'm doing in our routine, I'm allowing her to participate, and she really likes it. Does she interrupt sometimes? Absolutely, but these are a couple of things that I do. So I'll make sure that our morning time is not so long. It can't be very, very long because let's be honest, I have a toddler, I also have a 4-year-old, and I have a 9-year-old. They're more on the younger side, but I have to be mindful of my daughter because she is part of our rhythm. To make homeschooling enjoyable for us, I do have to be mindful of our time because of attention spans. So she does our devotional time with us, and we are doing a devotional right now, and that takes about 5 minutes. But I make sure that she has a board book, a devotional, that she can look through pictures as I read the devotional. So I make sure that she's entertained with her hands in some way, but I don't give her any activities yet because I want her to know that when we do our devotional time, that's a time where we are reverent. When we are praying, we have to be reverent. When we are doing our devotional time, we do have to have some type of reverence. So I do want her to learn that from an early age. Does she interrupt? Absolutely. Once we do our Bible time, our prayer, our songs, we do our calendar time, and she's busy with our calendar that we have. I got it from Zulily, and I let her play around with it while we do our days of the week, months of the year. We have songs that we sing. She actually loves calendar time, and she is very much involved. But once we start our science and history, that's when she starts doing her activities. And sometimes she will do it out there with us in our living room, but other times she will be actually in her room. This is the room that I'm in right now, and this is her room. There's not much in this room. There's only her bed. It's a smaller room. Emma actually sent over this mattress, and we want to thank Emma for sponsoring this portion of today's video. My little girl recently upgraded to a regular size bed, and we are so thankful that Emma sent over their Emma Original mattress. I'm so happy that my little girl has a mattress that will offer her the best sleep, and yes, I sneak in some naps, and have slept with her. I can confirm that Emma literally has your back. It provides a full body support that adapts to any body type. This allows your spine to stay aligned, whether you are a side, back, or stomach sleeper. The great thing about Emma is they offer free shipping and returns, 10-year warranty, 365-night money-back guarantee, and financing is available. Emma also has their original adjustable foam pillow, and it offers precise pressure relief. It's soft and breathable, supportive, and cooling all over. Make sure to check it out. They are having an up to 50% off sale on selected items. I also have a coupon code that can offer you an additional 5% off. If you're looking for a cloud-like sleep and the best sleep of your life, make sure to check out Emma. Having a space for my daughter definitely is a game changer because she knows that this space right here is her quiet time. She can play in her room, and it's almost like it's become a routine that she comes here and she has different activities that she can do on her bed. So I'm going to show you what is inside her basket that I made for her. So because she sees the boys have their bins full of their curriculums and they have their curriculum that they do, of course she wants to be part of that. So I made sure to make her feel special and get activities for her that make her feel like she is part of our homeschool rhythm and routine, and she has something special for her too. So let me show you what is in her basket. First thing, if you want to put this in a basket, you can. If you want to put it in a bin, you can. You can be very creative with this. I like putting it in a basket just because it's all in one place and I can change the different activities that I have here. The first thing that I would recommend is don't put too many activities in here. So I would use these activities when we're doing a science lesson. If the science lesson is going to take us about 20 minutes, the sit down portion, the reading or anything like that, I'll make sure that she's entertained with some of these activities, and that'll buy us some time for uninterrupted time. So I'll show you some of the activities that she can do on her own. So the first thing that I'll show you is her stickers. My daughter loves stickers, and if you've watched my back to school haul, you'll know that I bought a bunch of stickers for my little girl. And she has this little notebook that I got from the dollar store, and it's just filled with all her puffy stickers. Now, puffy stickers are very important because she can actually peel those stickers. I have a hard time peeling, the normal stickers. Imagine a toddler that is learning how to grip. So stickers do keep toddlers busy, and I've always put them in my themed toddler busy bins. I have a video up on my channel sharing with you guys themed toddler busy bins, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it here and I'll link it down below. But I actually had to get more stickers because we used up all our stickers already that I got from the beginning of the year because she uses it daily. So what I do is I keep this in my homeschool space, all the stickers, but every single day I'll get some stickers and I'll stick them in here in her basket. So she knows she can grab her sticker book and her puffy stickers and she can stick them in her sticker book. Now, sometimes she will stick these stickers on the wall and on the floor, but they're very easy to peel off. It's not like these are like amazing stickers that take out paint from the walls, but it sometimes get a little bit messy, but she's a toddler. She's gonna wanna do those things. I actually see a sticker on the floor right now from her playing with it. So I do have her stickers in here. I also have puzzles. I switch the puzzle every week for her, and I have Melissa and Doug. I love Melissa and Doug puzzles. And you'll see that the puzzle pieces aren't here because I don't want them to be kind of like scattered around here in her basket. So I have the puzzle pieces in here in this little see-through, it's a pencil case. And I have all the puzzle pieces in here, and then she can play with it. Usually I'll take out the puzzle pieces and I'll put them over here. If she's in here, she can take it out. She knows, she puts it all in here because she sees me do it. And she'll take out the puzzle pieces, she'll put it in here, and then she'll grab the puzzle pieces and, she'll do her thing. And I hear her sometimes saying the colors that she sees in the puzzle. She'll say the shapes. So at the end of the day, she's learning through play and she's having so much fun. All my kids have always loved puzzles, and I have a bunch of puzzles and I switch them weekly. So there's something different for her to do, but it's still the same kind of activities that she knows how to do, if that makes sense. I also have magnets. Magnets are so fun, and I've always had different types of magnets for my kids. If my daughter wants to be around us, or if I need her entertained, this basket is not only for our morning time or when we're doing one-on-one time with my kids. It's also when I need to maybe wash the dishes or clean the washrooms or whatever it might be. These activities are for the whole day when I need her busy with activities that she can do on her own. I have different puzzles here of animals, there's cars, snake. This could keep her entertained for a long time. I'll usually dump it over here in this basket just so it's easier for her to grab. But this is a fun activity for her to do. I love puzzles. I have different puzzles downstairs, so I sometimes switch them up. So it's just kind of different for her. And you'll see that I always have this basket here because I put always little pieces in here that I need just so it's easier for her to grab. The other thing that I have here is her lock. This is her ABC lock. And the ABC lock, I have it up to A to Z. And the lock corresponds with the key. And basically she has to, let me grab the key here. But she can just put the lock in here and she unlocks it, and she can put this on different objects around the home, and then she has to unlock it. She's already used to it, but in the beginning she would get really frustrated. So this is a hit or miss. Depending on your child. Some of the things, activities, I recommend that you sit down with your child and kind of like show them the different ways that they can play with different activities. So when they do play by themselves, they will know how to play and they won't cry and whine and interrupt you when you're doing your one-on-one with your kids. Okay, so I have locks, and then I have books. Board books specifically, because if I have normal picture books, she would probably tear them apart, but she really loves these two ones that I have here. I have a bunch of board books downstairs, and these are lift the flap books. She's already in a place where she won't rip the lift the flap books, but she just loves opening up the board books, seeing the lift the flaps. These are number ones. It's called Peekaboo Numbers, and this is Peekaboo Colors. She loves this. She loves this so much. And sometimes I will read with her too. So it's kind of like she can do this on her own, but I also can read to her. I actually have a spot book here because she put that in there. Sometimes she'll go downstairs and just grab random books. And then I also have her Cheerio book. I have two of these books, but sometimes she'll just want to eat a little snack, a Cheerios, and she can actually play with this book and put the Cheerios inside these little slots. And she's entertained because snacks and an activity that go hand in hand is like perfect. So sometimes I'll just put the activities in here, and it's just kind of like easier for her to see it in here. Okay, this is what you're gonna do right now. Have fun, you know? I also have a coloring book here because who doesn't like coloring? Kids love coloring. So I have her little Peppa Pig coloring book, and then crayons as well. I have this little pop-up pop-it thing. It's like these little fidget toys. She likes playing around with this and just keeping her hands busy. So I keep this in here, and she will play with that quite a bit. And the dogs like grabbing this too. They're gonna rip it apart, so we gotta be careful with that. I have flashcards here, and these are flashcards that I do with her. And we'll go over the flashcards, the different things that we see. I did this with all my boys. And these are the same flashcards that I used for all my kids. So we just go over the flashcards with her. This is something that I do one-on-one with her, but I like keeping it here in her basket. And then the second last thing that I have in here is her music, like language player. This little player I've had for years now. And they come with these discs. Let me show you. It's in this little bag. And her earphones are in here too, just in case she wants to use this while we're doing a lesson. She can be on her earphones with her little CD player. It's not a CD player because it's like a little disc player. It's like these little disc players. And you just put them on here like it's very easy. It's like magnetic. You put them on here. And this player,
healthy fruits.
this player actually is translated in multiple languages, including Portuguese. So sometimes we will learn about different items. This one is fruits in Portuguese, in English, and all she has to do is press it.
Apple.
And sometimes there is like a mode for it to be questions. It'll say, press the apple, or onde que tá a maçã? That's maçã is in Portuguese apple. So she has to find it and she has to press it.
Orange. Banana.
And it has multiple languages. I think it's 7 or 8 languages. I'll put all the languages here. But anyways, we love our Timeo player. We love our Timeo player. The one that we were focusing on, I have like about like 20 to 30 CDs. This is like just nursery rhymes. So it sings, it tells stories. There's different ones. This is the fruit one. So that's what we were focusing on this past week. So I just leave it in here, very easy. She knows how to play with that. She can just grab it and go. One of the things that I mentioned is that I like making my kids feel like they're involved, like they are part of our homeschool routine. And one of the things that she sees is that all the boys have curriculum. So I picked up the Purely Preschool literature-based learning for early years, their winter theme unit, and we've been doing this with my little girl, and she has been loving it. There's full of different activities here. I'll pull out one of the things that she's done. She decorated her mitten. We have like a bucket list that we've been doing. It's magnetic. I put it on the kitchen, but I took it down just so you guys can see. So we've done a bunch of different things in our winter list. I'm not sure if you can see it there. Fun. I would definitely recommend that you check out Purely Preschool. It's very simple and straight to the point. I actually did this with my son Michael, and he really enjoyed it. So I'm just going to be doing that with her so she feels a little bit more involved in our homeschool. Now, the other thing that I do as well is I am subscribed to a subscription service called Lovevery. It's a little bit of more of a pricier subscription service, but it's honestly so amazing. Every 3 months, I get a box for my girl filled with different toys and activities that is very much learning through play. Whenever she gets her Lovevery box, or whenever she wants to play with her Lovevery box, she says, Lovevery, Lovevery, where's my Lovevery box? And I have a bunch of their boxes here in her closet, and I've been subscribed to them for about a year now. Well, actually over a year now. And my daughter loves the toys in there. It's just kind of specifically geared towards her age, but the toys grow with her. So every time I want an activity for her or I want her entertained, I take out that subscription box, and it's just so fun for her. Even my oldest, my 4-year-old, he really enjoys it as well, and they have a blast playing with the activities in there. So I thought I would mention that too if you are on the lookout for good quality toys that keep your child entertained. Definitely take a look at Lovevery. My daughter loves it, and whenever she has some quiet time, or I tell her, okay, go play with your Lovevery box, I take it out, and there's full of different activities for her to do, and it's just so much fun. I'll have a link down below for it so you can take a look yourself. That is how I keep my toddler entertained and for her to feel part of our routine. Having toddlers is hard, okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and be like, everything is always dandy and perfect. It's not. Making her feel part of our homeschool routine definitely does help, but it's gonna be a challenge at times because you have a toddler. It's just a season in life that we go through. Of course, these things make it easier, but you know your toddler best. You know what they like, so get activities that they like doing. I always give this example because when I was making my themed toddler busy bins, I thought it would be fun to make like a bug themed toddler busy bin, and you can check that out in my video. But I thought it would be fun just to make a bug themed toddler busy bin for my he's 4 now, my 4-year-old, but he was like 2 at the time, and I made it all excited for him. And when I gave him the themed toddler busy bin with bugs, he was like, I don't want to play with this. What is this? He was just like looking at it all grossed out. And he's like, I'm not going to play with that. He didn't like it. So just an example of like, know your kids, what they want to play with, what makes them entertained, and also things that won't overstimulate them as well. I think that's important. And yeah, guys, that is my video on how I keep my little girl entertained during our homeschool days. Remember that having a toddler is sometimes a challenging season, but you having a positive attitude and just going with, you know, the flow sometimes and giving yourself a lot of grace. Okay, friends, thank you so much for watching this video. And again, thank you, Emma, for sponsoring this video. And make sure to check out Emma if you are looking for a new mattress for maybe your kids or for yourself. Check out Emma if you haven't already. And guys, I will see you in my next video.
I'll
Bye.
be coming home. Then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home, I plan to let you know the longing of my heart.